Hello, I'm called Dr. Tumwakire Emily, and I'm from Uganda. And I came to Atlanta to attend the Humphrey Fellowship under the Public Health Policy and Management track to basically make myself a better public health specialist so that I can be able to, at the end of the program, to go back home and serve my people better. During our pre-orientation, they gave us quite a number of options of places we can stay out. But Villa stood out for me very well, very much actually, because of the description that was provided and how it's like a home for international people who are coming to Atlanta for the very first time, and how you get to interact and be with many people from all walks of life from across the globe. And I, being an extrovert, I was like, this is the place for me. So I had to choose Villa because of the interactions I knew I would have with fellow international guests, and of course, make many more friends across the globe. I would say my experience at Villa has been beyond my imagination. First of all, when I embarked on this journey to come for this fellowship program, I was 3 months pregnant. So when I was coming, this is my very first time to come to Atlanta. I knew no one in Atlanta. And so when I came, I was so surprised. Villa was so welcoming. The staff themselves, they are amazing. They make you feel at home. And even the Villa guests themselves, they have been really amazing, so caring and so supportive. When they found out that I was pregnant, every time they will ask me like, "Oh, Emily, how are you? And how is baby?" I'm like, "Oh, baby is fine." So I really felt touched, cared for, and I did not feel like I did not end up missing home. And I've been able to transition very well, actually, because of the support I've received from Villa. I'm in the process of transitioning to move out in an apartment so that when my husband comes and I deliver the baby in January, we are here in another place. And Villa staff have actually been very, very supportive with such of an apartment. And searching apartments in Atlanta is not an easy job. So my experience at Villa has actually been very, very supportive. And also having a roommate. My roommate comes from Tanzania, and so we are East African sisters, and she's now like a sister to me. So the experience has really been wonderful. I've made many more friends whom I can call sisters and brothers. Yeah. What can I say? Villa means to me like a support system. That support system, especially when you land into an unknown land, I'll describe it like falling from up and then you land on this tarpaulin and then you just bounce and you keep bouncing and you feel safe. So Villa at the moment for me, it means a safe place. A safe place, I'd say comforting place and a good transition place, especially if you're new to Atlanta. So I will always look at this place as the place that really gave me the support that I needed when I was in that fragile state in my life, not being pregnant. I even can tell you it's not an easy job or easy task. But Villa has been very supportive, so the journey has been so far very okay. And when the baby will always have to know how Villa played actually a critical role in ensuring that he came to this world safe and loved. For the future guests, if you are an international student, you're coming to Atlanta for the very first time, I would highly recommend Villa should be your first option. So make sure you apply early because it's highly competitive so that you can get yourself a spot as you transition into living in Atlanta. Because you really need that support system that Villa offers, because getting apartments is not as easy as it sounds, especially if it's your very first time. To our donors, I don't know what I can say. Thank you very much. Because it's through your generosity that you've made life here at Villa very, very comfortable. I'll give my experience when I came in August For like the first 2 weeks, I felt my mattress was bouncy. It was very soft. So I told my roommate, Glory from Tanzania, I'm like, this mattress, I think it's time I flipped it. You know, in Africa, they make our mattresses in such a way that you use one side. When that side becomes too soft for your liking, you flip it, and then you start using the other side. So Glory was like, can you try it? And then we see. So I tried it, slept on it one night, realized the other side has wires, so it actually wasn't meant for flipping. So the next day in the morning, I told my roommate to go, I'm like, you know what? These mattresses of USA are different from our African mattresses. There are these wires that make it very difficult for you to sleep on the other side. And then she laughed at me. She was like, Emily, we are no longer in Africa. We are in United States of America, specifically Atlanta. So let us adjust our minds to being in the present. But then, along the way, our donors, they donated money and they gave us new mattresses. And now I say, so very comfortably, and I'm not even thinking of again ever attempting to flip a mattress in USA, because I know the other side is actually not meant for sleeping on. So our dear donors, thank you very much for the support, because it really means a lot. And of course, if I'm comfortable, I'm able to attain the goals that brought me all the way far from home. And you are like a 16 plus flight to come and advance my career, so you play a critical role. As for our volunteers, thank you. The volunteering you do to take us shopping is really very, how would I call it? Very, very valuable. When we come to Atlanta, we don't know where to go for shopping. And when you don't have a car, it is very tedious and very cumbersome. And it limits what you're shopping. So you're sparing your time, offering your time, your fuel to drive us to the shopping areas, and then you wait for us to ensure that you have all that we need. I can never take that for granted. So thank you very much. All I can do is I'll pray for you, for God to really reward you. And I promise you, our donors and our volunteers and our villages that have been interacting here, that you now have someone you know in Uganda. So if you ever come to Uganda, feel free to contact me, and I return the favor of ensuring that your stay in my country, in Uganda, is as memorable, as comfortable as you have made mine to be in Atlanta, where I'm staying at Villa. Thank you.